Hey, what's going on, guys? Mr. Chuckles here, and today I've got some gameplay for you guys on Pantheon. I end up going 37-6 on my Voidwalker, and I get 7,750 points. Absolutely crazy. It was a lot of fun. I love this. I used to hate this map. I hated it for trials, for the simple reason that there's literally two ways to get to the middle. And so what you guys want to do when you spawn on this map is check for snipers initially. If you're not a good sniper, skip that spot. And then, so basically we're going to talk about how controlling the B area is crucial in this map. Basically you want to run to the right on the spawn I was at, or run to the left on their spawn. Push down to the B zone itself, and try and pick them off. Because if they sit in this little corridor right here, it's really, really easy kills with grenades. And basically they're in a super small choke point. And that's what you want. Basically, the strategy right where I'm standing right now is the best spot to stand. You can basically funnel them all through this really small choke point. Their only other option is go to the back half of the area where special ammo's at. But as long as you're constantly checking your radar, you'll know exactly where the enemy team is at all times, and you won't ever get flanked. By doing this, you prevent them from getting like any resources whatsoever. They'll have their initial zone for sure. Leave that zone. Don't even bother pushing back there. Unless you're like just trying to like get an insane amount of kills and run all over the map. But I just wouldn't recommend it. You're gonna flip the spawns. So what you want to do is just push that area and you limit all of the special ammo. Literally the one is on their side, you can see, you're basically looking at it. So if they walk up to one well-priced grenade and they're dead. And the other one that they might have access to is on the bottom half of the waterfall, but they have to push quite a ways out to actually get that. So it's probably a good chance they're going to die before they can actually pick up the special ammo. So as you can see, I'm just using these pillars for safety basically. Also, my grenades, guys, I'm running the Nothing Manacles and the Scatter Grenades. These grenades are extremely strong right now. I would say probably one of the best grenades in the game. Next, maybe the Lightning Grenade. That's why. If you guys watched my Super Energy, even though Obsidian Mine may give you more Super Energy, just because like more Super Energy from just kills in general, with running more Super Energy from grenade kills and like 240 Discipline, I got like a sixth of my Super Bar back just from one grenade kill. So it's extremely strong, and you have two grenades, and they seek people out. So I've killed 3 people with one grenade before. It's absolutely crazy. Like I said, I think they're one of the best grenades in the game right now. If you run these grenades and run Annihilate on it, which Annihilate basically increases the explosion of all of your grenade kills and your super kills. Yeah, see, there's 2 kills right there. The one guy was really low. And then run Bloom as well. You combine all 3 of those things together, the grenade, Annihilate, and Bloom. That combo is so effective. Like, one grenade killed 3 people, and all 3 of them had full health. You have to be semi-accurate with it, but I think it's a really, really good grenade, and it has so much zone potential. Especially because it tracks people to an extent, so it's very helpful. So for here on the heavy ammo, I ran to the right side instead of the left side, because I knew on the left side, I knew they were all pushed super far back into their spawn, and there was like no chance that they're going to get to it. Now I was kind of confused though. Nobody on my team ran for this. I have no idea why they didn't run for it. That was super strange on my team. They just abandoned it. So I did the best thing I could to try and defend it. Probably should have rocketed the first guy and super the second guy. Either way, I just felt obligated to try and make sure the enemy team couldn't get it. So I'm going to push back out and basically try and see where they're at. They now have control of the middle area. And see, now they're doing what I did to them. They're just pushing me into my spawn. He had a super, which isn't a big deal. And until I get outplayed with a gun, then I'm going to keep pushing that same direction. But as soon as I realize they have snipers on my head, or they just shoot me as I walk around the corner, I'm then going to push to the right side. So I hear a golden gun. The best thing you guys can do if you ever hear a super on your team or see one, follow that person with the super. Back them up, and you guys will probably wipe out the entire team, and you also obviously get all their orbs, so super helpful. Don't take their kills if they have a super, just follow them and collect their orbs, and then move on. And now basically we have control of B, or we were trying to. But what happens is if you let them out like that right there, the people on the right, people from underneath the bridge, can flank you, and so you do have to make sure that they're pushed all the way back into the back area. Having control of these is really similar to like having control of C on Shores of Time, or having control of the C area on Blind Watch. If you guys have control of those specific areas for quite a while in the game, there's a good chance that you're going to win. And so there you guys can see the Titan, that was Liquid Fire. He ended up joining me in the very beginning of the game, but apparently my team was full, so he actually spawned in on the opposite team, which was kind of funny. He was my mic wasn't working, so I couldn't like invite him to the party or join anything, and so he just joined at the last second and spawned in the enemy team. I thought that was too funny. That's the second time today I've actually played against one of my friends. Earlier it spawned me in against somebody on my friends list in a clash match, completely random. It was super weird, but really, really funny, and he had no idea we were playing together until I messaged him after. So here's that special ammo. I'm trying to limit their resources. I'm going to push back up and try and prevent them from getting any farther out. The farther back they're pushed, the better. There you saw them all split up, which is really bad for us. And them splitting up is really good part on, like, they don't all want to run out of one area. So there I fail my Nova Bomb, but I still come out with a pretty, better than it should have been. My Nova Bomb kill and then a Scatter Grenade kill, so that was nice. And then they push me off again. And I'm just going to keep pushing back. If I push out and I die, I'm literally just going to keep pushing back. It doesn't matter if you die, guys. It really doesn't. So I'm going to push. So, he got both people with the shotgun. I'm just going to chase him down. I don't want anybody behind me whatsoever. It's always, if you see somebody running behind you, make them your first priority instead of the people in front of you, because you don't ever want to have enemies on both sides of you. I don't know if I apologized already, but my sniping this game is absolutely terrible. I missed so many shots this game. Definitely, that's why I stuck to the last word for the majority of the game. It's alright though, hashtag save the primaries, right? Use those damn primary weapons. They are called primaries for a reason. So I'm doing the same thing I did last time. I'm pushing up to this heavy ammo again. The difference is this time, instead of trying to pick off the guys running at me like the enemy team, I'm running straight for the other one because I know that they were actually kind of pushed out, the enemy team was. And also my team, last time they just abandoned it, so I wanted to make sure that didn't happen again. Push into their spawn, and basically just watching around waiting. And it's a good thing I waited. He got Nova in the face. That's unfortunate. There's that dude. That Titan who smashed my buddy. The guy who actually stayed up on there in the heavy ammo, he actually got supered and lost his heavy ammo if you'd watched the chat, which really sucks. I'm trying to bait this guy out without actually going up there. He's just sitting there with a shotgun.
5 minutes left.
But I see that 3 of my team members are there, so I'm going to let them kill them, basically push as hard as I can to their spawn, so they can't leave their spawn area. And this can be done on any map, guys. Not so much spawn trapping, I mean, that's what this is specifically, but controlling a specific area and basically forcing the enemy team through 2 small choke points or 2 very small areas is really what you want to do. Eliminate as many threats as possible. And limit the resources as best as possible. Body shot. My sniping is so bad today. I don't know what it was. So I'm going to scoot back a little bit, reload, heal up. And then I hear a golden gun, so I'm not taking any chances. That guy's about to get supered in the face. Sorry, bro. I don't like threats. Peace out. And then I'm going to push back up, same thing. That's really a simple rotation, just going to keep moving and forth and be unpredictable. And if they basically pop their head out first, they're going to lose. For the simple fact that you're not constantly ADS, but you know exactly where they're coming from. They don't know where you can shoot them from. It could be on this black box, it could be from the left, from the right. And so that's why pushing into, forcing them through small choke points is the key to winning in any Crucible match. I will take all those orbs, thank you, sir. And let's get that guy. That dude's dead. Thank you. Relentless. And now I'm just pushing super hard because I realize the game is practically over at this point, and I'm just trying to get the last couple of kills. There's a dude behind me, but I don't even care. I'm just going to keep pushing back because I realize they're probably going to push out to the B area, which they were. They're right here in front of us. Let my grenade do all the work and watch him explode. Yeah, you guys can see how big that explosion was. That's crazy. So if you imagine if you kill like multiple people at once, the explosion just kind of gradually increases for each body. Not as in like every person you kill it gets bigger, but just like if they're all in a line, like the explosion on people is just gigantic. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. It was a lot of fun. 20,000 to 14,000. If you guys could leave a like, I'd really appreciate it. If you guys could comment and subscribe, that'd be awesome. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you guys will have an awesome day. And until next time.